Well, hello and welcome to the TV room. So, I have this Vic-20. It's mighty nice and bright and white. There's the badge that should be on it, but it's not on it. But we'll see about that. So, it's funny, I haven't been able to get sound out of anything here yet. But with this funny cable here, uh, well, I'm not sure which cable should be sound. I just don't know because I know that I don't know. And I guess that's not it. This is a weird thing they've done here. What's this? Anyway, this is a typical sort of cable I remember we used to go to Radio Shack to get. Now, do I have the sound turned up? Yeah, I do. Oh, this is weird. I gotta pull this out. Oh, there's a red one. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm gonna turn this off again. This cable is weird. Very, very strange. It's been, I don't know what it was for, but it wasn't, it was a cool thing. There we go. That Radio Shack had that let you plug in. Oh, what are we doing here? We're on. We're supposed to be on. Oh, we're still getting no sound. But, what cable is good? What cable is bad? I don't know. I just don't know. Anyway, Omega Ray seems to work. So, the thing we need to do with this two-prong Vic-20 before we go any further is yank things out, turn it over, and open it up. And it does have all three. It's remarkably clean. Remarkably. Screwdriver in. Oh boy. There we go. I think tremendous force. Tremendous force. Okay. Oop. Tremendous. Are really stuck in here. Anyway, so this is a two-prong Vic-20. Which means it just has 9 volts going in. Oh, man. I would suspect these screws have never been out. It's only been like 45 years or so. And they're now out. Now, here we have it. And let's see what board. Oh, yes. This, the other day, when I was opening up, I at the World of Commodore opening up a Vic-20. This is what I expected to see. That is, as far as I know, sort of the typical early Vic-20 two-prong board. But that is not what I found in that other one. Now, what do we got in terms of chips and sockets? It looks like everything of significance. is in a socket. And it's funny, this little thing here, they all seem to move a little bit. And I always say, ooh, I should do something about that, but it doesn't seem to matter. It just doesn't. So, this would be a good one to go at the other Vic-20 with one pin on the keyboards a little bit, but it seems to work just fine. Except so far, I haven't got any sound out of it, but with the strange cabling, who knows? I really need to find my 5-pin cable that is a proper 5-pin cable that I can see what's what. Anyway, yes. So we have our 2-prong plug. Ta-da! And we'll stick that in. And we'll take our video cable and plug it back in. I think, there we go. I'll turn this back on. And up will come the Vic-20. Now, hello, we're on the air. We're on the air. Oh no, we're on the air. There we are. Now, there's one thing about this one that I find it's a little dull. It is, as in the colors are not as bright as what I'm used to. So, I'm going to see what I can see. Some of these things, they're very well put on here and very tough to get off. And I really don't want to hurt anything else, but I do want this thing to come off. I do. But it's hard to find something that you can pry on without perhaps doing damage. Ooh, like that. Alright. This may call for a bigger screwdriver. I can get onto something that isn't likely to be hurt. There we go. Oh, man. Isn't likely to be hurt. Come on. Okay. Alright, the cover is off. Now, somewhere in here, I know there are some little teeny tiny screwdrivers. That might be good. Alright. There is a thing that can be adjusted in here. And I think that is it. Well, is that it? Oh, there's more than one. Hang on. No. Okay, that didn't go well. Ah, now that's much better. But now I forget. Is it supposed to be green? It's a fine line. I think I'll stick it back to there. So there, that's a little brighter. So inside the Vic-20 enclosure, where the 6560 is, there are 3 potentiometers. I don't know what the other one does. I didn't touch it. I touched the one to the very right. I touched the one to the very left. Let's see if I can give you something in terms of a clue of what that means. Boy, it's hard to see in the board there. Hmm. Well, it might be R7, and the other one might be R3. It's really hard to see because the metal thing covers part of it. Anyway, potentiometer is basically a little thing that you can take a little screwdriver and turn. And in this case, it certainly brightened up the colors on the Vic-20. And I would bet that if I were to shut this off and put Omega Race back in and turn it on, it would come up some brighter than it did before. And that is not a bad thing. Now, I can't really start it because I've not really got everything connected here. But this definitely would be a good Vic-20 to use to check and test the very early one, because everything is socketed. It's beautiful. Anyway, I wish I could hear the sound. Well, I can't at this time, so I'm going to put that little cover back on. The power is off. I'm going to pull the power. Pull out the video. Pull out Omega Race. And I will get a computer card here. An old punch card. And I will write Commodore Vic-20 to Prong 9 volts. Now, what does this board say? 1981. Maybe I'll write this over here. 1981. Commodore International KU 141T 94HB. What it says. And that's about all I can see. Okay, so works. Tested. Omega Race. Adjusted colors upwards. All main chips in sockets. Not sure about sound, but need to try other cable. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Clean. I didn't do this already, did I? No. Right. Clean. Have missing badge I'm going to write up here. I'm going to put a little line here. Good for testing. All right. So I shall turn this over. Boy, this is white. It's very, oh, I know what I need to do. Hold on. It is serial number C284-184. Canada. But still, I'm sure I'm not going to do it. But I'm sure if I were to yank off that made in Canada, it would say something else underneath there. But that is what Commodore did. If they had a whole bunch of the stickers, and they're like, oh, well, that's a, they, you know, instead of wasting them, they would find a way to use what they could, and I'm sure it was cheaper to get those other stickers done. All right. So good. Good, 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 good. So now the keyboard prong on one end was a little bent. It was. Still a little bent. Trying to get it lined up. Trying to get it lined up. Come on. And now it won't reach. Okay. And there we go. And I do believe, I put this down very carefully, as best I can remember, the keyboard worked very well. Turn it back on. Oh, speaking of on, why is this giving me a hard time? Oh yeah, keyboard is good. Dandy. It's beautiful. I just need to reattach the nameplate. Beautiful. All right. So turn it off. Turn it over. We will look for the screws. There they are. They're right there. We have all three. Just as I say that, I drop one. But I got it. And everything looks okay. Haha. All right, another good. Sixty-four, not 64. Vic-20. It's a Vic-20. properly documented. And this screw is not going in. So give that a little bit of a twist. Oh, no, you don't. There you go. All right. Da, 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 da. Tangs. Okay. The tangs are okay. Now, I have to figure out what I'm going to do with this. I could put it here, but I don't want to lose it. I could just sneak it under there. Maybe I will. Okay, so that went well. I still got to figure out the sound, though. It is disturbing, but I can't figure that out as of yet. So that's it for this glorious example of a Vic-20. We'll see you again. We'll see what else we find when I hobble back to the car. Bye for now.